So I will present some insights on digital tools for administration and organization of remote trainings. Despite the title corresponding to one of the chapters in the handbook, I actually summarized multiple digital tools which correspond to both the fourth and the fifth chapter of the handbook. Therefore, I will present a few insights on digital tools for learning content preparation, for communication and virtual collaboration, for video conferencing. I will talk a little bit about learning management systems, about tools for formative and summative assessment, and finally, some tools for planning and tracking tasks. Starting with the digital tools for learning content preparation, I must say that all the topics have been created having in mind the learning objectives from the skill card that we developed during the training methodology design. So we decided to stop over authoring tools, content creating tools, mind mapping tools, and tools that are based on virtual reality or integrate virtual reality, augmented reality, and artificial intelligence. It is quite a large category of tools with numerous fields of applications and also various platforms that are designed to develop attractive, effective, and efficient learning materials. Among the advantages of using this type of tools is that in this way, we can improve interactivity, collaboration, and social learning. Also, they enable flexibility and accessibility and help the trainer or the educator to customize and adapt content to the needs and interests of specific learning groups. Moreover, it is very efficient to create learning content using digital tools because you can manifest your creativity in a quite large variety of manners. And also, you can obtain, as a content creator, you can obtain some real-time feedback. And in the end, we can save some resources, so no pens and papers, an online learning resource, such as an ebook, can be just multiplied virtually without actually spending any additional resources, meaning that this way of creating content is more sustainable. On the other hand, there are some minimal drawbacks of using such tools. First of all, the digital divide, which refers to the fact that not everyone worldwide has the same type and quality of internet access and accessibility to specific digital tools. And these disparities may be sort of a barrier. And also there are some technical challenges which are quite normal. So we got used to having challenges, and generally the creators of these tools have solutions that solve the issues quite in a timely manner. But we tend to over-rely on technology, and we need to spend some money to have access to the digital tools, so we have some initial costs. Also, there is reduced physical interaction with the students, and you need to keep up the pace with the fast evolution of technology. When discussing about tools for communication and virtual collaboration, I must mention that these have a pivotal role in today's interconnected and technology-driven world, transforming the way individuals and organizations interact and work together. This category of tools encompass a diverse range of applications and platforms designed to facilitate communication, to enhance collaboration, to streamline workflow processes in both professional and personal settings. These are an essential element to keep the human face of trainings when we shift from face-to-face or live trainings to remote and online training programs. We have two types of tools. The asynchronous ones, such as emails, messages, boards, and dashboards, which can be used for company or team announcements, high-level planning discussions, one-directional feedback, or to create documents. And we also use synchronous instruments such as video conferencing tools, chat, audio calls for collaborative meetings, brainstorming, performance reviews, one-on-one check-in meetings, and team building activities. The digital tools for video conferencing have been quite familiar to everyone, I suppose, due to the COVID-19 pandemic. And only looking at the logos of these tools, we can easily identify them. So, for example, Google Meet, which is the instrument we are using today for the webinar, Zoom, Google Teams, Skype, WebEx, Zoho. These tools have also several positive and maybe some downsides. The pros of using video tools for conferencing is increased motivation, better communication, and overall performance, because we still have this live communication using video conferencing. And there is the possibility to create a stronger bond with the team despite being in a physical distance placement, and they enable higher quality learning. On the other side, the cons of using video conferencing is the investment cost of equipment, which is inevitable, the technical problems that may arise, which, as I mentioned before, they are quite specific to using any type of technology or software tool. And still, we have some limited interaction between participants, and there is a need for specific communication skills. It's not the same to talk in front of a computer without seeing anyone as compared to talking in a classroom where you can see all the students and you have immediate reactions to their nonverbal cues. An important aspect when talking about remote education are learning management systems. They are the environment where we provide the training programs. So they are internet-based softwares that are designed to manage and facilitate the educational process. They play a crucial role in modern educational settings. So even in hybrid instances, we still use learning management systems. Nowadays, most of universities have their own learning management systems, either using own platforms or creating something on platforms such as Moodle. Because AI, artificial intelligence, has been intensely integrated in learning management systems, we can now agree that artificial intelligence can be used in the context of learning management systems for tracking of learning, course material creation, tutoring, student registration, communication, as well as assessment. And discussing about assessment, there is a consistent category of digital tools for both formative and summative assessments. I feel that it is important to mention that by assessment, we understand a systematic collection of data on students' knowledge, skills, and abilities. The assessment is carried out as part of the learning and teaching process according to predefined procedures and criteria. This is quite important to have a formalized methodology for the assessment. And sometimes it involves testing and grading. What is testing is the systematic collection of data on the extent to which students have acquired certain knowledge, skills, and abilities or achieved learning outcomes. while grading is assigning grades using specific scales or grid symbols. For example, letters from A to F, numbers from 1 to 5 or 1 to 10. And the purpose is to indicate the level of proficiency in knowledge, skills, and abilities. We have two types of assessments, and even for online assessments, we can and we should apply both of them. So the formative assessment happens throughout the teaching process, and it helps the teacher to gather information on students' progress and also provides some ongoing feedback. On the other hand, the summative assessment happens at the end of the course, at the end of a learning unit, or at the end of a teaching subject. And it shows achievements of students on that specific topic or set of topics and provides the final feedback for that learning outcome. Finally, digital tools that are dedicated to planning and tracking tasks are a category of tools that help us manage our tasks. And here we can talk about individual task management as well as team task management. So we can use it for personal purposes, but also in the context of remote management. There are a lot of benefits to task management, such as enhanced communication, better team collaboration, timely task execution, transparency on the task flow, so everyone is on the same page on what is to be done and when. So the deadline is also very clear, meaning that we also have task clarity. Also, task management enables early problem identification, meaning that if there is something going on and it's not in the right direction, throughout task management, due to clarity, we can identify the issues and solve them immediately. This leads us to the seventh benefit, which is prevention of undesired events. And finally, the end benefit of task management is effective and efficient project completion. I've provided here the Eisenhower matrix, which is an example of a traditional task management tool. So it used to be a pen and paper tool, but it has been intensely digitalized and integrated in a lot of software tools. And it helps divide the task into 4 quadrants depending on urgency and importance. So this helps visualize and separate tasks in order to provide efficient execution of all tasks. Because we are talking about digital tools, I must mention there is a very, very large variety of digital tools for task management, and most of them are integrated in project management tools because users prefer generally to have a lot of features into a single tool. So IT developers have been focusing on integrating multiple activities into a single tool. So it is more usual nowadays to find task management as part of larger project management digital tools. Thank you for your attention.